Hello, everyone. Let's see if my internet and my Facebook will cooperate today. My internet has been terrible all week. So I'm really hoping that it lives through this live. It just keeps cutting out on me. I don't know what's happening. So say hi. Tell me you're here. Tell me where you're from or what you're working on or just let me get to know you. I'm so pumped that it's Friday already. Where did this week go? I have no idea. It's March, which is crazy talk. But I have some beautiful fabrics to share with you today. And of course, giveaway. So every comment on this video all week, actually for 2 weeks, will enter you to win today's fabrics. I will be back with you in 2 weeks, but I am off next week, so I'm not going to be here with you. I'm it's disappointing. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not working, so I'm not going to be here with you. I will be getting stuff done, taking the day, hanging out. Are my comments not working or are y'all not chatting? They're just not, they're here. It's hi, Angela. Good morning. I'm so excited someone's here with me. Yesterday my comments weren't working at all, so it's always fun to find out what's going to work and what's not. I'm super pumped for the fabric selection that I have for you today. Tell me what you're working on. Tell me what's going on. What's happening? Did y'all love our slide by this week? We had 3 fabrics available. Three. Three. Hi, Kaylee. I think it's Kaylee. I think that's how you say it. Hi, Joni. Johnny. I gotta stop trying names. I'm clearly bad at it. I'm so pumped to be here with y'all. I have 6, I think, fabrics for you today. I'm super pumped to share them with you. Why don't I get started? Hi, Stephanie. So I love this one. I love dots. Polka dots are one of my favorite prints. I think they're basically a neutral. My shirt is not dots but hearts, but you know what? Close enough. Um, close enough. I love dots and I love Liverpool. So today I have a beautiful Liverpool with black and ivory dots. So this is a poly spandex blend. It is 180 GSM, so it's a great weight. It's not too warm, not too heavy. But because it's that double knit, it is still great for bottoms and dresses and pencil skirts and all the things. I love a half circle skirt out of Liverpool. I think it has just the right amount of body to it. Oh, it turns out I have to scroll and there are all of your comments. Hi everyone. Sunny Florida. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now that I see that there's comments, I'm so sorry. I will keep scrolling. So, yeah, I love the body of a half circle skirt in a Liverpool because it's got just enough body to have a little bit of wave to it, um, but not so much body that I feel like I'm drowning in it. But I love it. I love it. Hi, Sequoia. Hi, everyone. So this one has 20% horizontal stretch and 30% vertical stretch. I think we have those backwards. Sarah, could you make a note for me to check that later? I will get that update on the website if that's backwards because it feels more stretchy this way. Yep. So it's got just enough stretch to really be structured. And easy to work with because it's that double knit. So it's super easy to work with. It's really comfortable. I think this is either have a love or a hate relationship with Liverpool. Most people either love it or hate it. And I think it's a texture thing because the back is kind of this smooth, um, I don't even know what to call it. It's almost filmy on the wrong side. And then the front is that crepe texture that is classic Liverpool. Um, so if you haven't tried Liverpool, check it out. It's one of my favorite fabrics. And if you have tried it, I hope you love it. And if not, that's okay. I've got other fabrics for you today. So that is our Liverpool with black and ivory dots. What do I have next? Okay, so this fabric got lost in my stack of what to show you. And so I hope a few of you are still sewing for cold weather because I have this beautiful wool blend coating that I forgot to show you weeks ago when it came in. And it's just gorgeous. Look at how classic this plaid is. I love it. It's a poly wool blend. It's 400 GSM. So now is also a great time if you wish you had sewn a winter coat for yourself for this year. It's a great time to start it because honestly, winter coats take me longer to sew than almost anything else. And then you'll be all ready and set to wear it next year. So if you're already done with cold weather for this year, a great time to start thinking about next year, honestly. Um, I really love this navy and gray plaid. Let me come close so you can see the cute little dots in there and the beautiful color differentiations. It is a gray. It's not like ivory or beige or anything. It's gray. And the back of this is so beautiful. It's such a classically made fabric that there's actually a grid on the back, which is what makes up those dots. It's not woven in. They almost look like little French knots on the front and then little grids on the back. So it's really fun, and really just kind of a classic feel fabric. So let me talk to you a little bit about wool blend coating. So it's a very heavyweight fabric. It's made of a blend of poly and wool that are just woven together. It's very commonly very stiff, but it can become it can come softer with a drapier hand. So it's really great for coats and jackets and outerwear. Um, it's just beautiful. I think it gets lost a little bit how beautiful it is in a picture like this. I think this fabric really shines when you get to look at it up close, and really see how beautifully it's made. So if you are still doing winter sewing or you're ready for next year's winter sewing, this is going to be a great choice. Awesome. So that is our wool blend coating within the navy and gray plaid. You know what, Ashley? I sewed a coat for the first time a couple years ago, and I thought it was going to be terrible. And honestly, with the right pattern, if you just have a great pattern that gives you step by step, really breaks it down instructions, it's just like a longer normal project. It's not super complicated. It's just, if it's lined, you're basically sewing two garments and then sewing them together. And some of the techniques might be a little bit more challenging, but I found it to be very easy, just long. I think I spent 24 solid sewing hours on my first coat, and about the same on my second and third. So totally doable. You just need a really good pattern that's going to guide you through the process and a good bit of patience. So then, if you're not still winter sewing, because I'm sad that one got lost in my stack, I have some beautiful wool dobby fabrics for you. So wool dobby is, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's produced on what's called a dobby loom, and it's characterized by very small geometric pattern, and extra texture to the surface. So many wool dobby patterns feature that simple geometric pattern just repeated. It's very popular for polo shirts, maxi skirts, dresses, blouses, scarves, head wraps, flowy skirts, and wide-legged pants. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So let me start with, you know what? I'm gonna switch it up and start with this navy. I had this other color first, but I want to show you this navy. I love this color. So this is a beautiful woven fabric. This is 100% polyester. And I'm going to come nice and close on my hand, so hopefully the lighting is right, so you can really see that texture. It's just a beautiful fabric. It's got a very soft hand. The drape is wonderful. It's very soft and lightweight, easy to work with though, because it's not as shifty and frustrating as like a chiffon. So you'll still obviously need to take care around curves and do your stay stitching and all of those great precautions when sewing with wovens, but it won't be quite as terrible as a chiffon, but it will still give you that beautiful, luxurious drape. So it's sheer when the light hits it, but I am not seeing any differentiation between the ivory and pink on my shirt. I am not seeing the black hearts on my shirt. This is 120 GSM, so it is a lightweight fabric. It also makes me think of Harry Potter every time. It does not have stretch. It is a stable fabric. It is lovely. I think this is a really great transition fabric if you're scared of chiffon, if you haven't worked with lightweight woven fabrics. I think this is a really great starter fabric. It's also really great if you have years and years of experience, but I think that it takes some of the intimidation out of it because it has that that beautiful drape, but a good bit of structure still, so it's not quite as much of a pain to cut out and to sew with. So this is our wool dobby in navy. And then we really went for some beautifully classic colors here, because the other colorway that we have today is teal. And I love this teal. It's the perfect Perfect teal. You know what? I will look up because I'm betting there's some fun history for why it's called wool dobby. I'm betting there's some really fun history. I'll look it up and let you know. So this is our teal, also 100% polyester, 120 GSM, also stable, no stretch. I can pull on it, no stretch at all. And again, sheer away from my body. You can fully see everything, but up close, you're not going to have that problem. Let me step back so you can really see how it's draped and, oh, this is so beautiful. I love this fabric. It's one of my favorite wovens. I really do recommend it for beginner woven sewists who want that drapey, beautiful finish, but don't want the headache and potential tears and wine involved in sewing chiffon. But this teal is a dream. It's such a gorgeous color. It is reading just a tiny bit blue on my screen. It's just a little bit more green in real life, but it is that perfect teal, and the drape is perfect. It's a wool dobby, Ashley. So it's wonderful. Super easy to work with. So fun. I'm going through these way too fast, you guys. I only have two fabrics left. So yeah, I'm hoping that some of you will fall in love with wovens. That's what I learned to sew on, and I am 99% of the time knits lady, but I love wovens. They're so beautiful, and the satisfaction when you finish a woven project and it just fits is just so thrilling. Laura, it's called the type of fabric it is called wool dobby. This wool dobby is 100% polyester. So that is what it's called. Both of those are about 58 inches wide. The specifics are listed on the website, but they're nice and wide, which I love for woven fabrics because it's easier to find those in narrow fabrics. And then I have to buy like 8 yards, especially as I am very curvy, and it's very frustrating to have to buy extra yardage. But this is a lovely wide fabric, so it's pretty easy to guess width. Okay, so I have my next fabric for you, and we are back to Liverpool. This is just black, so it's just an abyss here. It's a very true black. It's very beautiful. It's got a great texture, as do all Liverpools to the front. Ooh, that shows up nicely. And then your back side is that kind of filmy, soft. I don't even have words to describe it. I just don't. But this is our black. This is 97.3 poly spandex, 180 GSM. It's 75% horizontal stretch and then 25% vertical. So it's quite stretchy. It's the perfect basic black. Ashley, exactly. I love this for pants. I like a nice cigarette pant out of Liverpool. I find it to be very comfortable. And then I usually use swim for my pockets, so it's nice and thin, slim, not bulky. That's what I'm going for. But it's secret pajamas because it's really comfy, but it's a nice professional bottom for work. So this is our Liverpool in black. Yes, a good basic fabric, Terry. That's perfect. So I just have one more for you. I was really powering through that. I went way too fast. Do you guys have any questions? I love answering y'all's questions. If I can, I'll try to look it up and come back to you. I have one more fabric for you today. And this is a restock from something carried, I want to say in 2019, is when we last had it. The Liverpool weight is 180 GSM. There's a piece of tape on this one. So this is going to be our Ponte di Roma foil print crocodile in taupe, which is giving me all the happy feels. Ooh, a little black sheath dress would be beautiful. So when this originally came out, I was not sold on crocodile print. It's just not my favorite, but now I love it. I think just being surrounded by beautiful fabrics all the time really helps. It's just gorgeous. Lori, I wouldn't, depends on what you want your yoga pants for. It's okay for like a slim fit yoga pant. I would not use them for leggings. That is my recommendation for Liverpool. Yes, so this would be perfect for the Metro Blazer that released, was that just last week? Was that the week before? That was just last week. That released last week. This is a perfect fabric for it. It was one of the ones that was on sale last week to go with it. But it is a poly rayon spandex blend. Um, the drape on it is beautiful. It's got a very lovely hand, just a little bit substantial, and it's just shiny. But it's subtle shiny, so it's not in your face, kapow, whatever words you'd like to use there. It is 220 GSM, so it's a little bit heavier weight, and it has 40% horizontal stretch, and then it's stable vertically. It doesn't. I can tug, but it doesn't really have that foil. Really keeps it in place. But I'm in love with this. I need some sassy, like fitted pants, or a sheath dress, or the Mectra blazer, or something in this beautiful foil. Um, yeah, I love it. Oh yeah, I use swim for all of my pants pockets, or for all of my knit pants pockets, I should say. Or mesh. I use stretch mesh a lot as well. As long as you're not putting sharp things in there, it should be fine. I've not had a problem with it, but I like that not adding bulk to pockets, because I do like a slim fit pant. So I don't like the obvious pocket shape, especially since I make my pockets extra big because I like pockets. So yeah, that's my last fabric for today. Um, oh, interesting. I don't know what to make a 5-year-old out of that. Huh. I'm sure you'll come up with something. Cute little headband would be fun. Um, so I have the winner of last week's fabrics, which I am so sorry. This last name I'm gonna get wrong. I just am. Rachel Daymood? Duh. I'm so sorry. But I'm so happy for you because you won last week's reveal fabrics. So go ahead and email us at info@slyfoxfabrics.com and we will get that sent out to you. I know it was so fast. Keep talking to me and I'll stay on. I'm happy to hang out with all of my favorite Slyfox people. Ask questions. I'll answer them. But all of your comments this week and next, there'll be 2 weeks until my next video. We'll enter you to win today's fabric. We'll replace that yard that had tape on it. I got rid of the tape, but we'll grab you a new yard of that. And you have 2 weeks to comment, so come back, ask more questions. Whatever, have fun. We had a very small order delivered yesterday, so I'm super excited for the new fabrics we've got coming in. I can't wait to share them with you. And then we are looking at new fabrics again right now. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Ashley. This is the little ivory hearts. I made this for Valentine's Day. I don't usually go in for the pink, but I went all out this year for the pink and the cute. And I love it. Have fun with your sew along. Yeah, so thanks for hanging out with me. I could hold up a card, but then you'd see how terrible my handwriting is. Or I'd have to print it in advance, and that would take forethought. I will be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. What would I make with the teal fabric? I would do a button-down shirt. Ooh, or if you can find a pattern for a shell style top that has a little bit of a drape front, and like a basic tank that you would wear under a suit, that'd be amazing. Tri-blend. I will look for some tri-blend for you. Just so everyone is aware, if you guys are posting in the group asking for fabrics, we are seeing them and keeping an eye out. And I'm doing my best to find things for everyone. Because obviously we want to get stuff in that you want to buy and you want to sew with and you want to share everywhere. Because that's the fun of sewing, isn't it? So I think 2 weeks. I'm out next week. I'll be back in 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah, I don't know the date. It's 16, 17, 18, the 19th, I think. I think that sounds right. That's 14 and 5 is 19. So I will be back with everyone in 2 weeks. Please come back and comment and enter to win this beautiful fabric. It's gorgeous and someone should sew it up into something beautiful. Okay? Thanks so much for joining me today. Have fun, sew something beautiful, and share it in our group. See you guys next time.